Chosen One!
Welcome to The Chosen One. I'm your host, Qui-Gon Din, and today we're going to be just doing a brief discussion. There is a sleeper in the current metagame of Shatterpoint. As of right now, 1/15/2026, Cassian and Boss are kind of the driving factors of the current metagame. But I do think there is a third. There's always this third primary in any given meta that's going to kind of give the two a run for their money. We had this in the last meta, where we had Iden and Kanan running around. Well, Armor was that third primary that was kind of nudging up against them. I think the current format's like third sleeper primary, the one that is a sleeper to watch out for, is by far Darth Vader Jedi Hunter. Jedi Hunter is really powerful right now. He has the ability to create lists that can actually hit harder than a lot of lists can handle. His matchups against Republic and Empire specifically are hugely in his favor. But even against Rebel lists featuring Cassian, if you're playing against a Cassian Mando or Cassian Jin player, Vader can just put out pressure that other primaries just can't do. Yes, Delta has the ability to add dice to clone attacks, but you still have to be within range of the clone commandos to really get benefits from that. Darth Vader Jedi Hunter just goes, you have got good melee expertise. You can be fast enough to get into melee. Cool, I'm going to add 3 dice. That type of aggression in this current game right now, because this game is a very aggressive focused meta, Darth Vader Jedi Hunter is very much a sleeper primary in what he can do. His matchups against specifically Boss and Obi-Wan give him enough coverage in the current meta game that while he doesn't want to play against every Cassian list, there are Cassian variants that Vader Jedi Hunter paired with things like Ki-Adi-Mundi can actually give problems to the point where Jedi Hunter is still going to just kind of walk over them. Jedi Hunter really means your opponent's supports are just dead. And that is a lot powerful when you have the toolboxes like Iden and Ki-Adi-Mundi that you can pair with Darth Vader Jedi Hunter to really add in a lot of extra value. It doesn't matter if your opponent has revenge triggers if everything is dead. And Jedi Hunter is one of the most aggressive focused lists that also really cover the big weakness that Delta has. Delta does not like being in melee combat. Jedi Hunter is going to wound anything that is in that clone list, and it's not even close. Vader will wound Fixer. He will wound 7 Scorch every time he activates. You can make it his lifelong goal of Vader Jedi Hunter to go after them, ruin the force economy of the list. And then you can tag in things like other Jedi or, Empire characters and really play the game of kind of countering Boss. And Iden is another really good one at doing this. Iden exposes on a stick, add in Vader dice in melee, and now all of a sudden she's kind of just killing everything and moving around the board at the same time. There's a lot of plays right now with Darth Vader Jedi Hunter. I've covered him in my unit 101. I am currently very much a fan of Vader. I think this is his best meta that he's actually ever had compared to the previous metas. Yes, Vader was able to compete in the early days of Shatterpoint, with Vader Grievous and whatnot. But that's when people really started attacking Mother Talzin, Dooku against him. The problem is that, the current metagame, a strong melee list that is also fast is something that can catch a lot of people off guard. Back in the early days, the game had weaker units. So, the ability to defend against melee was more prominent in the early days of Shatterpoint. Well, now everything is a gunline list and melee has very few places. I do think Vader Jedi Hunter does not want to play on Never Tell or First Contact. But if you get stuck on shifting priorities or Sabotage Showdown, I think Vader is a perfectly in contention for, in my opinion, top 3 primaries in the game at this current state of the meta. Thank you for watching this episode of The Chosen One. If you'd like to watch the next video, you can watch the one in the link above. And if you want to listen to the podcast, you can listen to the playlist below. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you for your support. Please like and subscribe.